Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Chief, aka the Chef, aka Chief Stash, bringing you another episode of Brawl Stars, where inside of today's video, we're going to be playing my very worst brawler inside of the game, and a brawler that I really struggle with, so I wanted to show him off for you guys today. There's one brawler that you know took me longer than any others to climb up to 500 trophies, and which was such a pain for me to try to get up, but that's going to end up being the homie Popcorn Rico. And guys, my wall shots struggle a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. My wall shots aren't great, and in honor of that, I'm gonna be playing some Siege. There are some good walls in this map, and if you're able to use Rico effectively, you can actually get some insane damage towards the turret inside of Siege. And using Rico inside of solo and not queuing up with any teammates, safe to say this video could get pretty ugly pretty quickly, so I'm gonna pray for the best and see what happens. Guys, Rico is just my nemesis. If you guys have a brawler that you're just not that good at, no matter how much you try, let me know inside of the comment section below. Honestly, I would feel like for Colt, where I'm actually a solid Colt, I'm not a great Colt, who plays pretty similar to Rico, that I'd be okay. But for some reason with Rico, I freak myself out with the bounces, I play it pretty poorly, and overall things turn into a little bit of a disaster. Anyways, let's kick this off. Looks like we've got a Primo, they've got a Primo, we've got a Bo, and they do have a Dynamite, so could get a little ugly with Mike trying to take us out left and right. Let's start going ham against this Carl right here, and maybe we can get some good bounces off at some point, but already we're doing some decent damage, and I'm liking how this match has started off. Let's start using this wall right here to see if we can do something against Carl. Looks like we're gonna get some decent shots, and then we're gonna die. Yeah, we're definitely gonna die right there, but that's fine. Looks like Primo's gonna be able to get that double kill, and at 2 bolts, almost 3, we should get Siege bot number 1, and things didn't turn off to be a complete disaster from the very first push inside of the game. Now let's move forward onto this next Primo. I'm gonna blow him up with a couple of 420 shots right there. Nice damage, Rico. Let's move on forward to this Carl. Gonna auto aim 1, gonna shoot my second, and guys, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad at all. 1500 HP. Let's try to stay away from this Carl ruining us. That's going to be another kill. And guys, we are actually not playing terrible using Rico, and I like where things stand. Now, they've got a Primo just chilling right now. It's probably because he knows not too much else is going to happen. We need to find a good way to break down the walls right here, because so far this could get pretty ugly. Looks like Primo's gonna actually, I don't know if Primo's actually there. I'm just using my auto aim like a boss right now. Let's start going ham against this turret, and wow, the defense from this Dynamite has been so poor. He's been firing at me instead of trying to finish off that robot, which means we're gonna take it down to 18% HP. I'm gonna blow up that Dynamite again, and guys, this has been a glorious start to this game. And okay, Primo's gonna jump on my face. It is what it is, but we're sitting at 18% left, and I can probably just charge this down, use my super, and put in some crazy work. All right, 15% left. I'm going to tag up some Primo with a couple more shots right there. Looks like we've got Carl going in. Using these bounces to my advantage, we should be able to do a decent little job right here. Let's continue to apply some pressure. Carl's going to go in and just try to steal that bolt. Not a bad job by him at all, but with Primo on the other side, wow, they got all of the bolts on this rotation, and this is where things get a little bit rough. We started running in 1 by 1, which is definitely not the way to do this, but now we need to find a way to get a kill to make sure. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. That's going to be a great shot right there. I'm going to shoot through, and Primo's actually going to jump forward before the robot actually makes it there. There's no way these guys get a crazy amount of damage done inside of this one. So let's get ready to move forward and get ready for this next push. All right, 2 bolts to 1. They already have the bolts all down. We need to push up here. Really, the Primo on Primo battle is so crucial to whoever wins this match. Let's continue firing away. Gonna use my super and miss. Guys, I shouldn't auto aim like that. You know the deal. Carl's gonna keep running on in. That's gonna be Primo going down, but Dynamite with the deadly explosion is gonna get so much damage. Carl is so low right now. I have to get this damage down. They've got 5 bolts again. We need our Primo to be able to get this done. Our Primo's running towards their turret. Wow, he's not even going for the bolts. Bo and I have the right idea, though. We're going for the bolts because we know this is how we're going to be able to win this match right now. That's going to be some easy damage, but Primo, what? He got the 13% that he needed, and that's going to be GG. Well played. Star Power putting in that action. And guys, first game using Rico in a while. We're going to steal that dub. Did my team want to play with me? Does this Primo troll want to play with us against? Looks like he's going to make it happen. And honestly, Primo played that one pretty well, especially in the very first push, as well as closing out that game. And Popcorn Rico, not bad. Now, I did have some auto aim fails. I missed a super here and there, but for my Rico gameplay, that's actually not terrible for what usually goes down. Let's get into match number 2. They've got a Bull and a Primo, as well as a Nita, so lots of really beefy brawlers for us to face against, plus a bear. So fortunately, we're gonna have the longest range inside of this entire match, so if we can use that to our advantage, it's gonna definitely help out a lot. Now let's move into this Bull. Bull's gonna chunk us down a fair bit and try to hit us with a fadeaway, but let's find our way backwards over here. Looks like our Poco's actually gonna end up healing up our Primo right here and trying to bounce some more shots. Let's just keep running our way through. Looks like this looks like that Nita's gonna be taken out pretty easily. And guys, once again, this is a solid start to match of Siege. And we're going to be sitting in a great spot. Let's tag up Primo, make sure he doesn't get an easy chance to heal. Nita's going to continue running in and have an absolutely terrible time. That poor Nita. But really, what we need to worry about is this Primo just jumping on her face as soon as this robot comes through. And let's make sure that... Wait, that was an auto-aim super. But we killed the Nita. That's what we meant to do, right, guys? Oh, Primo used his super. That was... He should have held on to that. Anyways, nice little push. 1-to-1. We are pretty even on bolts as we make our way to this robot push right here. Let's try to tag him up for a little more, but as I told you guys, being the rangiest brawler inside of this mode is going to pay some big dividends, but the only thing that could hurt is the fact that we're also the squishiest. Now let's start running on in, and our super is going to obliterate their entire team. Look at that Primo damage right there. The Bull's going to have to come clean up shop. Let's start moving backwards. We'll get one more hit onto that safe, but guys, 31% HP, and this is looking like a big struggle for them. Let's keep moving backwards. Find our way towards this Nita right here, and I'm going to just start blasting a couple of shots using our auto aim, and we're going to be sitting in a good spot. Honestly, my auto aim has been pretty good inside of this one, like knowing when to and when not to use it right now. Let's use it once again. That Nita really avoided everything. That's so toxic. All right, well, we're just going to keep on blasting right here. Take that Nita all the way down to 0. And guys, this should be GG well played so long as we don't throw this right here. We're going to be sitting in a beautiful spot. Only 1 second left on the clock, and with the robot coming on out, it's time to spin to win, baby. Let's go. All right. Well, we're going to die. So there's that. I might have embarrassed myself for the team, but we should have this win. Even if we completely blow it, we should be able to get this. If Primo gets a super, he can break down the wall in front of me, so I can hop right onto that. Oh yeah, please hop right onto that. Let's go. Super coming on out. And that's going to be GG for another solid win. Wow. I can't believe we're doing this with Rico. Primo doing up with the homie. What's his name? I need to remember his name. Hopefully he plays with us again. It's Suda. Shout out to Suda for putting in this work right now. Another match going in with this Poco, and let's see if we can make it 3 for 3 on the day. All right. Maybe my Rico's not as bad as I thought. We've made some really good connections. Now, obviously, Rico really struggles with those burst brawlers like a Brock, where he can take out half your health basically in a single shot. So we've been pretty lucky to not run into some brawlers that could be giving us a really big or really bad time. But let's keep moving forward right now, and let's see if we can take on this final battle where looks like they don't have any throwers. Throwers can always be a pain, but Gene could be a little bit of a trickster. So let's see if we can finish this one off strong. Now, Frank is going to be a beast for us to kill, so hopefully he doesn't charge up his super too many times too quickly. Let's start, just keep making our way forward right there. Frank's going to go down pretty easily. I really need to watch out for this Gene, though, because Gene, the moment he grabs me with the super, is going to lead to a pretty dead Chief. And it looks like Gene's actually going to go down right there. And looks like Poco is going to even heal me up. And guys, not a terrible start to this game. And Frank's even going to go down right there. All right, but so will I. Now, we should still be able to get the bolts inside of this one. It's 2-1, and it looks like Poco's going to deliver that final bolt, hopefully in a second. Going to be Primo sending that one home. And with 10 seconds left, only one more bolt in their wheelhouse right now. Frank going to waste his super like a boss, and we should be fine to finish this one off and get that siege rolling. Okay, looks like Gene's gonna be a little bit of a troll, so let's blast him down right there, but Penny did spray and pray and get us taken out, so maybe not the best super that I've used. Let's see what we can do in this very first push. I'm a little scared we're not gonna really get much done right here. If Primo can get his super though and break down that wall, that's the key. Everything's gonna rely on Primo just being a boss with how he lays this down right now. Let's start moving on forward. Looks like, ooh, Frank's actually gonna tag me pretty badly to where I'm gonna try to back up, and at 27% HP, Frank's gonna go ahead and run on down, 9% onto the siege bot. Looks like I won't get tagged away, but ooh, yeah, that's pretty bad with this Gene. Poco's gonna heal me with one more hit, and oh man, this is sketchy. Yeah, I'm gonna die. All right, well, we got 32% on our first push, so let's get ready for their push, because obviously with 4 bolts, they're gonna get this done. No possible way that we're gonna be able to bring this back, but maybe we can get a couple of bolts to help out with our next push. Looks like they've got a turret going in. Should be fine to take that out. Beautiful play. Primo jumped on that Gene. What a savage. That was not the smartest play I've ever seen. Let's start going in and kill that Gene right there. And with this final bolt, we're going to be in a decent spot to make sure we get a nice push when it comes to push number 4. So long as we defend against this push, we should be in a good spot. Primo's going in, another turret that we're gonna be able to take out really easily right there. And what I wanna do with my super is make sure that I'm using it to blast down those brawlers, because it's really gonna come down to, can we take out the enemy brawlers? And check that out. We're gonna take Frank down to 700 HP, and then we're gonna go in towards this Gene. Our defense is out of control right now. They literally got almost no damage. They got 40% damage on that big robot push, which means This next siege with 5 bolts right here is going to be beautiful. Now, this guy's name has Chief in it, so I don't trust him already. And why is this Gene not trying to take us out right now with his super? It's a little bit concerning. Looks like Primo's going to roll through. I'm just going to worry about this Gene right here and not really worry about much else. Let's blast that Gene down to 0, who would not use his super for some reason. And guys, it's time to spin to... Actually, no, they can defend against this next push, so it's definitely not time to spin to win. But that's going to be another dead... yeah, wow. That was the super of the ages right there for Gene. That is a very dead... Wow, I can't even speak. It's so beautiful. Penny. It's Penny. Guys, 12 bolts for the squad. You love to see it. Looks like Penny's going to spin to win right here. Primo just going to disrespect the Penny all over the place. Frank going to actually get a super hit on, or get a hit on me to charge with super. So that wasn't poorly played by him at all, guys. But let's just go ahead and blast through. Oh, wait. I got destroyed by that Penny. But Primo going to lay the pain. Hopefully, Primo will learn to break down that wall in front of him. But still, that's going to be... 1% HP. Wow. That's a dream right there. Frank's going to have to make sure that he defends. I got my super, so long as we can do something, we're going to be able to take him out. Primo's going to start sprinting. Oh, wait. I forgot the wall was in the way. Primo, you had to break the wall, my friend, but it looks like we're going to get the final robot anyways. Who's going to be the one to get the final hit onto that turret? It looks like it's not going to be me. Looks like Primo's going to start charging in with his Fist of Glory, but we're going to start running. Gene? Okay, let's go in. No guts, no glory. No guts, no glory! Guys, that's going to do it for this video today. 3 for 3 using Rico, who is my worst brawler to play inside of the game. I am so bad at playing Rico, so the fact that we were able to dominate. Shout out to Pseudo, by the way. The MVP Primo right there, putting in that work and getting those dubs. Pseudo, all I have to say, break down those walls so I can go full MVP at the end. You don't have to take all the glory, Pseudo. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that episode today. Lots of fun playing Rico. And to get him up to 532 trophies just like that, and make sure you guys subscribe for some more Brawl Stars content. I'm going to be posting daily. I'm excited for Rosa to come out sometime soon, and that's going to do it for this video today. Hope you guys enjoy.